Frank, what's happening?
Vic stole my camera. She has the evidence.
What? Then get it back!
Great advice, Brad.
What? I don't understand that. Sometimes it just looks like I take damage for absolutely no reason. So this is the part of the game where it just escalates for no reason, and it's like, oh, this is just the end of the game now. Okay. It's fine. And yeah, hey, this is the if we never came back to the mall for any of the what? Why would I want to? Can I? There's no reason to save that survivor. If we didn't come back here for the maniac mission, there's no reason to come back to the mall until this point in the game, and that's dumb. Because I actually do like this mall. This mall had potential. If it was a little bit bigger and more of the story took place here, that would have been fine. Or if they had just focused the game entirely around this mall. Because, like, yeah, initially I was like, yeah, that'd be cool to explore Willamette. But there's nothing to it. It's not interesting at all.
Shit! Nick! You've got yourself a big problem! I mean, another big problem!
Oh, really?
I should get in that get along fatty, but I don't feel like it. It's probably gonna go slower than me. She's just taking a detour. I don't need to follow her up there.
Brad! Could really use a hand in here. Vic's running through Caribbean Cove.
Hang on a minute.
Like, this part could be cool, you know? But it's not. I don't know how many more times I need to say. I think I go up, not through there.
You can cut her off at Kitchener Plaza.
But,
Kitchener Plaza.
like, you know, following Vic through the mall, it's cool. It's kind of exciting.
Oh, shit.
But it's just...
Calder's not fucking around.
Again, I have no investment in this story. Because it was about halfway through the game that I realized, oh, they're not going to capitalize on anything that they could have to make this an interesting story. Like bringing back Isabella as the main villain. So I just don't care about any of this. I don't care about Calder. I definitely don't care about Vic. And I hate to say it, but I don't care about this Frank either.
Hey! Remember me? I just was hoping we could talk about this.
You hide behind glass. Take all you see. Claim this, take that. Make it all yours. Give nothing back.
All right. A bit heavy, but I agree. I could do better. Tomorrow morning. You give me the camera back, I'm a new man tomorrow, I promise.
You are part of the chain, Frank West. And I must break the chain.
No. You did it. Oh, God, I hate you. Okay. You know what? You hurt my student. Took my story. And now you've blown up my favorite camera. So be it. Frank West versus Zombie Lord. Let's roll, weirdo.
So let's talk final bosses. Dead Rising 1, Brock. You fight him without any weapons on top of a tank surrounded by zombies. It's just you and your skills. And it's literally just a competition of skills. If you're good enough, you can beat him no problem. Dead Rising 2, you fight TK, while also having to save Stacy and Annie, or no, Katie. You know, without any weapons, you have to rely on everything that's near you.
Yeah, I don't think a pedicure is gonna help.
Dead Rising 3. Well, Dead Rising 3 is kind of the same as this, but still, at least it's a one-on-one fight with a guy. You know, you have to rely on whatever weapons you brought with you, and if not, they supply you some weapons. This game, you have every single thing that you took with you and an exosuit, because God forbid we fight this guy normally.
Yeah, Nice work, kiddo.
What I'm saying is that this is the worst final boss in any of the Dead Rising games.
Frank.
Damn straight.
Even not the final bosses, even the secondary final bosses in Dead Rising 2 and Off the Record, with Sullivan and Stacy, they're better than this. You know, one, you fight Sullivan mano a mano, which is a pretty tough fight, and the other one you fight Stacy in a giant robot suit. Or not a suit, it's just a giant robot. Meanwhile, this is just
You alright?
as boring of a boss battle as you could possibly get.
Can he regenerate?
He can drain power to recharge. I've seen him do it before.
That is bullshit. That is not
What do you mean you've seen him do it before? How long have you been observing him?
I've got a plan.
This is just... And it's, you know, my biggest pet peeve in boss battles is always this. It's always enemies that throw more enemies at you, and that one's glitched. So this is essentially just a waste of a boss battle. And this is the final boss. Unless the Frank Rising DLC, the overtime kind of thing. Unless that has some kind of final boss in it, but I doubt it. Why would they... They don't seem like they care about, you know, quality, so... Okay. I'm pretty sure this is a timed thing, too. And yeah, this does not look like a final boss arena. It's pretty looking, and I like Kichiro Plaza. But this does not look like a final boss arena at all. And like, Calder's design is just bad. It's just a zombie that kind of doesn't look fully zombie, and he's just in a exosuit. It's dumb. I thought he was going to be this cool, like, monster thing. But nope. Again, every single time that this game tries to do something cool, it fucks it up. It's just inherently bad. Oh, I have 2 skill things. Let's top off my health. That's not my health.
Try and beat me now, Calder.
1,500 points of health. Good lord. Never a chance of dying. Can I do anything with this? No. Still can't grab boss people with the combo attacks for some reason. Who knows why. Oh no, he's hitting me. It's really tough. He did really just negligible damage. That was just embarrassing. This whole game is embarrassing. Yeah, run away. Go heal yourself. And again, they couldn't think of a way to actually make this boss tough, so in order to lengthen it, they just have him heal himself over and over again.
Kill some zombies!
And then you fight him the same way over and over again. So it's a good boss overall, you know? That's not what I wanted. Wait, what? Why is there a laser sword there? This is kind of cool. I like this. It's kind of like Hulk hands. Again, I'll say this until the day I die. I actually like the exosuit in this game. I just don't like the times that it's used like this. I would have loved to have fought Calder one-on-one without the need of an exosuit. Even this one would have, if we never used the exosuit in like story reasons before, this would have been fine to use it here because yeah, he's a big zombie in an exosuit. What other way could we have fought him? And again, I want to bring up, remember when Frank could do that on his own via skill moves? God, this is so exciting. Actually, it is pretty exciting that I'm almost done with this and I never ever have to play this game again. Also, if I have to pay for the DLC that like actually finishes the story, I don't know if I will. I honest to God don't know if I feel like spending any more money on this goddamn game.
Juice bar is closed, asshole.
Nice! Yes!
No, these.
That sounds like it hurt.
Yeah, thought you'd like that.
So I don't remember how many more times we have to do this. Probably quite a few. Oh, we have to upgrade it now.
Why didn't we team up earlier?
Because Vic's a dumb character,
Maniac.
and Frank is even
Well,
dumber.
you're a dangerous vigilante.
Thank you.
This is pretty much exactly the same as the Zero suit, so, you know, good reuse. And that's just the axe weapon. It's fun game with good detail put into it, you know. It's sad when a game's final boss can't even, like, put a dent into you. And it has absolutely no threat of ever beating you. I couldn't tell you how many times I've died to Brock the first time I played the original Dead Rising, or TK, or Sullivan. It's just sad. This game is just sad. Or, I mean, hold on. Dead Rising 4? It's a bad game. It's sad.
Light him up, Vic.
Enjoying yourself?
Surprisingly.
Well, at least someone's enjoying themselves, Frank. This doesn't even fire correctly, it looks like. I mean, yeah, you're supposed to charge it up, but you should also be able to just get normal attacks with this. Whatever. There really aren't very many aspects of this game that I even like. Oh, that guy's glitched out again. Use the combo attack, Frank. Big dope. I don't think I can use those in this form, I'm pretty sure. And I'm fine with just using this. See, I can't even see there being a way to work in the cliffhanger of Dead Rising 3 with Isabella at this point in the story. So if they do that in the DLC, it's just going to be forced. So there's really no pleasing me at this point with this game. No matter what they do, they've screwed up and pretty much can't redeem this game. This should have been right up there with one of the best Dead Rising games, but it is the worst. And there really aren't any other poor Dead Rising games. Like, the only one that's kind of bad is Chop Till You Drop, and that's only because it limits quite a few of the features from the original Dead Rising because it's on the Wii.
Yeah, it's almost like this was my plan all along.
Shut up,
Your
Vic.
sarcasm is intact.
So I think this is the last phase. I hope to God this is the last phase, because I just don't feel like fighting him anymore.
Last generator manually.
What? You're insane.
Frank West Journalism 101.
No, then there's another phase, which means it's just wonderful. Stop attacking me, dude. Alright, fine. You don't want to play fair? I could probably take, like... I could stand here for probably about a good half hour, and he won't, like, be able to kill me just by doing those attacks. Because of how little damage he's doing to me. Nice. Very nice. Stop blocking. This isn't God Hand. I don't have a way to break your defenses. Nice. Oh, he's gonna run away. No, he doesn't know what he's doing. Bye. Oh, hey, one zombie. That's nice.
Hitting it! Hard!
Can this just be over? Ugh. And this isn't a complaint that I have with bad games only of, you know, enemies that bring in other enemies to fight you instead of just fighting you one-on-one. You know, one of my favorite games ever, Metal Gear Rising, does that. Blade Wolf does that. Metal Gear Excelsis does that. So it's not just like bad games like this where I have a problem with fighting enemies during a boss battle like this. It's a lazy way to lengthen and quote-unquote make it more difficult. So I was nowhere near him. I've never been a fan of that in bosses.
Help! Be careful!
Going back to Let It Die, which I was talking about before as a better Dead Rising game than this, the bosses in that game are pretty fun-looking, and they're actually kind of difficult to fight sometimes. So again, if you're looking for a good Dead Rising experience, go play Let It Die.
Okay, you zombies.
And again, the best part is it's free. You don't have to pay for it. I'm just gonna mash the X button. Good boss battle. Love it. Love this game.
Nothing will take the man. The chain remains.
Back!
Good, good.
Oh God! Come on, kid. Come on. Brad, I need you at Kichiro Plaza. I need medical assistance now. Okay, come on. Stay with me, kid. Stay with me.
Can this game just end now? I know that there's another section left, but can we just please roll credits?